All right, welcome back to the Manchester United career mode here on Football Manager 2020, and today we have a Champions League group decider here. And it was a tough 12 between this game and the City game. Ultimately, I didn't feel great about the City game, and hence why I've decided to record this one live. I think I probably made the right choice. Hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, that I have made the right choice. But anyway, let's get to the schedule, as you guys can see where we have played and what's happened since then. So the last day we were here, we're at the Benfica game. So we played Norwich at home here, and not a great result. Yeah, obviously we got the win, but the fact that we didn't score until the 92nd minute was a little bit, what's the word? A little bit worrying. Norwich caused a lot of problems for me last season, despite dominating the stat sheet. But again, at the end of the day, we put 2 goals in injury time, which at the end of the day, I would have taken 1 to win us the game. You look at the stats. I mean, Norwich had nothing in that game that said they deserved any point out of that game. But look, we had to dig deep. We had to, you have to play to the final whistle. And the boys did that, and we got the result. So delighted with that one. So West Ham. Now, this was, let's see if I can remember this game. This was, this is the one that was by far a little bit too tight for my liking. To be honest, I thought we were going to drop points here. I thought we were either going to draw or we were going to lose the game. But somehow, someway, Bruno Fernandes, 93rd minute there at the goal. Jonathan Tah got sent off right before half time, which really put me in a bit of a tricky situation. I didn't bring on an extra centre back until I think the 60th minute, did I? Yeah, I eventually brought on Guardiola just to try and seal the point. But look, I felt like we'd have a chance to win the game, and thankfully we did get that one chance. And when we did get that chance, we put it away. So a good win there. I was happy with that performance. We then went away to Benfica, and unfortunately, we just this is a hard game to look at, because there was the chance, but I never really felt like we got that clear cut chance that you see one of your players go through and you're like, that's gonna be a goal. But Benfica, they took their chance from a set piece there in the 60th minute, and unfortunately we couldn't answer back to it. A little bit disappointed with that performance. It definitely does put our Champions League in a little bit of a different step. But hey, look, we move on. We then played Wolves at Old Trafford, and this was a very boring game. It just never felt like either side it just felt like each side knew exactly what the other side was going to do. And that's never a good sign. It was a bit, playing Wolves in real life, it's a bit like the same. So not the best result. The stats are pretty similar. I think we had 2 chances to their 1, but I think Wolves actually had the best chance of the game, I felt, with their breakthrough. So yeah, Wolves probably felt a little bit hard done by night, maybe, but I felt that was a solid point. I was disappointed, obviously, to get a point, but hey, look, it is what it is. Anyway, Olympiacos in the Champions League. This was an absolute wonderful performance. As you can see from the shots, 60 shots to none, 25 on target to none. We bashed them. This is what you'd expect to see if you were to push Manchester United versus a under-13 side. It was just that easy. It was like easy mode the entire way. Never felt. I probably could put the controls down and we would have still won. Look at that shot from Luke Shaw. Absolutely outrageous. It could have been a 5. We just had a goal, of course, but Ferran Torres there, Wolves headed by Jose Sa into Vlahovic's foot. And in the second half, we make it 4 there with Vlahovic. The lovely little just dink at the back post there. A pretty easy result, that one. Their goalkeeper did get 7.3, so he did have a good game. But at the end of the day, Olympiacos would have been better not turning up in the night. I think their 219 away fans would agree with me. But anyway, we then played City, and this is where it kind of fell apart. I felt like this was a close game, but City just played better. We did have chances. We did have ability in the game, and I thought for a split second we might have a chance to get like a 2-2 out of it, or a 2-1. I feel 4-1 was a bit unjust, but hey, look, it is what it is. It started off with Kovacic here. I felt that was just too easy from the defence, and poor goalkeeping really. So Disappointing to get that one, and then we can see the second is Erling or Mohamed Irishian, just wide open the back post. He's like 5'0" nothing. I don't know what my defense was doing there, but we did get one back, and I thought this was the turn here as we got back post there for Senji Sundry, even though it did look like it came off their centre back. But unfortunately, my defense cracked, and Harlow there with a pretty lame header, and really I was a bit disappointed to how this game. I thought he could have done a whole lot better. I think when you concede 4 goals, I think you definitely need to what's the word I'm looking for? Get checked, or make sure he wasn't intoxicated, because I thought he was pretty poor. Ederson had an absolutely fantastic game. He was there. I thought he was their best player. He just absolutely just decimated us every time we got through. He came up with the big save, so that was a bit of an issue. Anyway, so I mentioned this is the Champions League decider, and we'll go through here and I'll show you guys exactly why it's Champions League decider. A win and we qualify on top. Okay, job done. A draw, we qualify. But if we lose, I'm pretty confident we're out, and that is a terrible situation to be in. Now, we do have one game before the World Cup. Now, we're basically going full tilt here. We're going to go match preview, we're going to go to team selection, and we're going to go put out the best 11 we can put out, because I want to win this. Now, first things first, we're going to bring Wan-Bissaka in just for the defensive ability here. I do want to bring him in. Twadsibi and Tabida are going to start. I probably should put Ta in, but he's on yellow though. I don't really want to risk him. We're going to put Ta in. I'm going to put Ta in for the simple fact that he probably does know Wolfsburg a bit better, so that's the important thing. But this is the side we're going to go with. I'm happy with that. I think this side's got a good enough resolve in it to get the job done. At the end of the day, we're just looking for a draw here. I'd take a draw right now, but the ball hasn't been kicked yet. It's all well enough to say that now, but we could absolutely smash their goal, and we could find out about I think anyway they got a regen here. He's worth 4.5 million. He's Japanese. Oh, interesting. Might keep an eye on him. Actually, looks quite nice. Although his termination's a little low, but he does have some good stats, I have to say. Anyway, enough with that. We'll be going regen hunting eventually in this January window. Anyway, I'm gonna head over to assistant. I don't want to do this stuff. Anyway, let's get started. So here we are at the Volkswagen Arena. They got a few good players, I recognise. Anyway, Sancho, early attack here. Finds Bruno Fernandes. Bruno finds Martial. This will make my life a lot easier. Oh man, Martial, just an absolute sitter miss there. Real clear-cut chance there. Should be burying them in the top corner, really. So they got Casteels in goal. They got John Brooks, who's the US centre-back. It's a good team. Wolfsburg, I think in real life they got Ruslan. I don't think Ruslan's playing today, but anyway, I'll have a quick look again. But here comes the lovely tackle from Sancho. But it falls perfectly for Barrow. Just stays off a little bit. She got Erlers, or probably some other way to pronounce that name. Maybe he's Belgium or something. I find William. Come on, lads. A little bit of pressing intensity here. Good dispossession by Tabido. Chances on. Bruno Fernandes over the top for Martial. Clear cut chance number 2. He's got to put it away. Martial can't get it. Look back. Oh my, lads. Chances begging there. And that's probably a chance we might miss big time. That was 2 clear cut chances and potentially 2-0 up. And yeah, the game pretty much finished. But unfortunately, not to be so far. So, we're playing well. I'm happy with how we're playing. I don't think there's anything we need to change. I think we come with the right mindset. Although maybe a bit more tacky mentality might help a bit. But here comes Sancho. Sancho, go yourself, son. Go yourself, son. Sancho with a great shot there, but an even better save from Casteels, who's a quality goalkeeper. Let's have a look at his stats. I was going to get them, but we'll get it next highlight. Saka finds Bruno. Tielemans, Juan, Senjis. This is good play. We're controlling this game now. Sancho finds Martial. What can Martial whip here? He finds Tielemans. Senjis. Tielemans, have a scrack, my son. That came off the... is that saved onto the post or what? It was incredible. Wow, what a game Casteels had. What's he worth? Oh, he's having 5 million. He's playing really well for that. But anyway, I feel like the goal is going to come. But we're going to turn up the heat. I think we have to go up the gears. We have to push on now. We have to go that extra drive. and see if we can get the result today. Sancho. It's an interesting one for Bruno Fernandes. It drops for Martial. Get in. That's the goal we needed. That is a huge goal. It puts this whole Champions League in our hands now. We control our fate. And it was key to finally get that thing. But lovely play from Sancho. Heads it through here on for Bruno Fernandes. Lovely shot from Bruno. Casteels can only just palm it out. And Martial, like any great striker, just knows exactly where to be situated in the box. They'll head home that, or just smack home that rebound. Here comes Wolfsburg right before half time here. 6 minutes to go. Free kick. It's a good free kick, but it's too close to the Gea there. No heads getting near that one. Did feel a little bit nervous for that one there. I was just waiting for a Wolfsburg head to make contact with that one, but thankfully it didn't. Anyway, here we go. Control this game now, lads. We've got the goal. Let's get the second. Let's break their spirit. That's the key to this part of the game. De Gea playing out from the back. David De Gea, not really known for that as a bit of a sweeper keeper, but look, he can do what he wants. He's a quality technician. We're paying him 400 grand a week, so yeah, he better be good at it. Anyway, Wan-Bissaka finds Jonathan Tah. And Tah finally finds back to David De Gea. Finds to bite out. Pogba playing out from the back here. I like this. This is some nice play. Finds Martial. Make it 2, son. Make it 2. He does make it 2. And that surely is the game now. Wolfsburg, thank you for coming. Thank you for trying. But this game, it's all over now. 2-0 up. We are surely going through on top of this Champions League group. And that is a big, big finish there. Goes right past Casteels. Doesn't give him any chance of scoring, or just doesn't give him any chance of saving it. Lovely finish, Martial. That's why we keep him in the side. I know we could have probably got a better striker, but he just bangs in goals for us. He's just too valuable at the moment. And I can't bring myself to get rid of him yet. I know we'll have to find a new striker. And I think that next striker is going to be either Greenwood, Balalager, but I don't think Vlahovic is going to be it. I don't think just yet. But Wan-Bissaka here, I think this might be a penalty. Actually, this could very well be a penalty. He's gone over to the. He's gone over to the sideline. This is unprecedented stuff in real life. I think this is a penalty. I'd be stunned if this isn't a penalty. I think he's inside the box. Here he is. Decision made. It is a penalty. No penalty. Oh, whoa. Wait, what? Oh, I thought for a second when I said no penalty, like, thank God, no penalty, but I thought it was actually going to be the way they're going. I thought it was just a mistake, and it was a penalty. Well, is he last man back? He is. He's last man back, surely. Oh, ref, you're too kind, ref. Anyway, Luca Digne, a third before half time. Jonathan Tah. Boom, bang, bosh. This is over. 3-0 now. Jonathan Tah, former Bayer Leverkusen player, scores against a familiar foe, you would say, in Wolfsburg. Probably knows them better than. Well, probably knows as well as Sancho, in fairness, because both of them were playing in the German league last season, but pretty easy to work there. Job done. Lovely little cross in from Luca Digne there, clearly onside. Lovely, unmarked, and gets the free header into the corner. Brilliantly done, brilliantly executed. That is a dream first half, really. I mean, I couldn't have asked for anything, but I thought it was going to be a tough first half. I thought it was going to be a grindy first half, but we got the job done. It means that at the 60-minute mark, we can make the changes we need to make, and everyone wins. Really, it's got to come down to who needs to be taken off. I think Senjis might potentially need to be right. I'd love to get his fitness up. I think that's the one thing that really holds him back at the moment. Maybe it's just pre-season. He's saving himself for Turkey's World Cup. But hey, look. Anyway, I presume the second half's going to blow by really with the way things are going. Benfica up 2-0 against Olympiacos. Doesn't really matter because we are a point ahead of them. So we'll take it, even though they did beat us. We only drew with them at home. So they're doing a little bit better here. But comes Pogba. Bruno Fernandes. What can Bruno find here? Can he find an avenue? Yes, he can. Bruno Fernandes gets an avenue, looks for the shot, but whiffs the shot. Not as good as the play there, but hey, look, not too bad. It is substitution time here. I feel like we might as well change the entire lot. I think we'll rest Senjis. We'll bring on Angel Gomez. Tonali needs some game time. I feel like we need to get him more and more into the side. I think he's starting to reach that potential. And who else we make this substitution for? Tielemans or Bruno? Bruno or Tielemans? The tight one. I I don't know. Who needs game time most of all? Yeah, we'll bring on Mabry on. That should wrap things up. Just, keeping fresh legs for the weekend. Of course, we've got the World Cup in Qatar coming up. It'll be interesting to see how that goes really, and who wins that one most of all. But I think some of the players not involved with that will be looking forward to a nice holiday. I think we're gonna have to play some friendlies like the last just a week or two before the thing starts. That's gonna be a key decision to make how we're gonna go about that. But here comes Tonali, finds Sancho. Sancho at the I thought that absolutely had the net written all over it, but apparently not. And unfortunately, doesn't quite end up in the back of the net. But we're doing well here. I'm happy with the results. I was, I did think the second half would go a little bit quicker, but look, I'm not complaining. We're here to watch some champagne football. This is vintage United football. I'm feeling like we've restored, the Sir Alex Ferguson attacking mantra here at United. But here comes Wolfsburger, the chance. De Gea seems to be making up for his not pathetic, I think it was poor performance against City at the weekend. But here comes Maximilian Arnold to whip this in, left-footed, in it comes. Pressure in, it falls awkwardly, but Gomez does the job, finds Martial, and suddenly we're right on the counter. Bruno Fernandes, look for Martial. Ooh, a little bit of a glory hog there, I feel. Just a little too much. But here we go. That's a lovely pick up there by Sancho from Wolfsburg's opposition corner. Make them pay. Sancho. It's a great save from Castells again. As again, we knock on the door in the second half. We just haven't quite found the entrance yet. Thought for a second that might be it. But here comes Ta. It's a little bit of a laxy-daisy pass there. I think that's the tiredness starting to set in a bit. Mind and body not exactly working in unison. But 10 minutes to go here. They're running Mbabu. What's Mbabu like, actually? I'm intrigued to see what he's developed like. 27, he's not really developed as a player. I thought he might be. He's great speed, a great player on FIFA, but I don't think he's exactly the football manager player that he is on FIFA. Anyway, here we are into injury time. 3 minutes, and the 3 minutes are officially over. A great victory there, boys. We go through number one in our group, which is the most important thing at the end of the day. Man of the match to Martial, but a close second there was to Jonathan Tah. His goal, very deciding that one. So yeah, great result there, boys. Fantastic. Delighted to see that one. I'm going to give them a lot of praise for that because I thought they were excellent and well done. Qualification and deservedly so. That's a great pat on the back. Great job, lads. Love to see that one go. Is this actually, are we on a November? I just want to have a look at the groups. Which day is this? Oh, okay. So we need to flash forward to the Wednesday. I don't know when the Champions League group stage, like the round of 16 is done, so I can't wait for it to show you guys, but we might have a flick through to the end of this Wednesday so we can see the other side's results in the Champions League. So how do I get back to Champions League competitions? I'm hoping this has all been finished. Oh, it hasn't. Anyway, we'll go one more through just so we can see who we're going to be playing against. Here's the Champions League, so we'll get this done and then we can figure out who will be playing it. We've got Bournemouth in the league next. That's the one game before international duty. Although 3 players in international duty, which is I'm not sure I'm happy with that, but hey, look, we'll have to go on. Anyway, let's look at who we could play. So I believe we get the Q2, so we get Porto. I'll take Porto. Paris Saint-Germain, I'd like to avoid, thank you very much. Real Madrid, bring them on. I'd love to knock them out. Valencia, that's interesting. I wouldn't mind playing Valencia. They're a good side. Lyon, I think Lyon would be a good one as well. Galatasaray, probably my preferred one so far, and potentially Leipzig. So yeah, some good teams there. I'm looking forward to the last 16. I think this is definitely going to be a good one. The finals in Wembley, so that's definitely something to strive forward. Look, if we can't win the league this season, I think we have to win the Champions League, as I've said before. But hey, look, it happens what it is. No place for Martial. Anthony Martial has been overlooked. Are you kidding me? How is he overlooked? Maguire, okay, so this is the players that have been called up for. Is this the World Cup? Yeah, this is the World Cup. So we got our Japanese wonder kid. Tielemans got called up for a thing. Guardiola got called up for Croatia. Sancho, Rashford, Axel, and Aaron Saka. Paul Pogba was our only French player. That's very weird. Jonathan Tah's going. Bruno Fernandes going. Kieran O'Hara is going for ourselves. McTominay's going for Scotland. De Gea is going for Spain. There's no Turkey there, is there? Interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, interesting. Anyway, so this is going to be the last episode for the Qatar World Cup. We'll look at the league table so you guys can see our difference is down at 2, but I'm not too worried about that. I think this is going to be where the season's won or lost. How do we survive this World Cup break? It's not really a winter break, it's kind of a World Cup break. I think we need to come back from this World Cup break. I think we need to hit the ground running. I mean, my hope is City's players come back and their legs are gone and we can just steamroll to the league. But, you know, that loss to City really has, you know, pegged us back. And suddenly Chelsea and City are right on our tail. So it's gonna be a tough season. I think we're gonna have to grind our way through the season. If we're gonna win it, it's gonna be because, you know, we worked our tail off and something else happened along the way. I think we're just gonna have to be the hardest working team, and I definitely strive to do that. I think with how the World Cup is gonna be, I think my players come back on the 13th of December. I think we're going to have to start some friendlies before we get to Sheffield. So I'm going to try and get like a full, you know, probably get the most of the guys up to fitness as quickly as possible. So we'll see about that. Anyway, I'll come back for, see, this is the problem. We'll come back, I think, for the Arsenal game. Arsenal or Liverpool will be the game I'll come back for. I'll see how we're getting on with the World Cup, because I have to sim through most of this. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, guys, I'm wrapping up here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Peace.